Alrighty, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. Please leave a like on the video. It definitely would help with the algorithm and would help us push this content out to more people. It means we can help more people. All right, let's get on with it. We're going to start over here with QQQ, and I'm going to point out the structure that we have here on the 4-hour time frame. All right, you do have a potential inverse head and shoulders. If you do see an hourly close above this neckline, which I'm using as the zone right here, or I'm using the zone as the neckline right here, then you very much so can see a very quick move to 359.93, and that's something I would be watching out for. Now, I'm just going to let you guys know right now, if you do reject from here, then I would assume you're probably going to come all the way back down here to 354. All right. If you want to take a short out from this level and use that as your risk level, hey, there you go. All right. If you see price come down here and you think you come back up, use this as your risk level. There you go. All right. Stepping over to SPY, I'm going to point out that we are still grinding higher in this rising wedge. We're still finding resistance right at the August high. Let me get these lines for the pre-market levels over there. But your boy did not day trade this. Well, I did day trade. I had like one scalp this morning, but I missed most of the action. I had PT this morning. Shout out to anybody going through PT. Hey, get your body right. Things suck, but there we go. But yeah, over here on SPY, you are just literally grinding higher. You did break out from this like bull flag looking structure right here. And hey, if you are going to take the if you're going to use it like this, like as a flag pull, yeah, this thing's going to carry you up to 340. I personally don't think that's going to be the case. I think you're very likely going to, you're going to either stall out here or you're going to see a slight stop loss rate above it. And we probably, I don't know if you're coming up here 434 up to the top boundary of this, this rising wedge here, but I would guess, yeah, it's probably just going to be a stop loss rate. Now, why do I think that? I do think that just because we have absolutely nothing holding you back once you do get up there, you have like this little, you have a little structure over there, but it's been filled. This is what I was pointing out in the member video. You do have this, but guess what? Prices already surpassed that. So like the real next resistance, I would say, is going to be all the way up here at 450. And I don't think that is going to be happening without that decent sized pullback. SPY has gone pretty far here without like an actual, anything like that. Like QQQ, you could see, all right, you had these thrust up, you had this decent pullback here, thrust up, decent pullback. All right. So that is what I'm looking for over here on SPY. I do also want to point out, I just realized I still have my CCI and stochastic off. Let's just add the stochastic back. All right. CCI, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It has not been providing too much value to me recently. So that is why you're going to be seeing less of it until it starts becoming relevant. It's just our job as a trader to adapt when, things happen. And like, hey, you guys have clearly seen the sentiment has turned like mega bullish up here. Guess what? All right. If we're seeing the same thing on the RSI as the CCI and it's been the same, like, why are we going to clutter our chart with it? There's no reason to it. Now let's actually take that off over here. Let's add you right there. All right. So this is something I was pointing out over here. It could be, when you finally got this close above it over here. Well, not finally. It happened pretty quick. It could literally be what happened every single other time here. Throughout this uptrend. When you closed back above it, you continued your uptrend. So that was my warning to you guys last week. I think it was, what was this, last Thursday? Yeah, last Thursday. So that was what I mentioned in that midweek update over there. And I'm just saying, you guys are going to want to see, if you guys want to see like confirmation that you could be stalling out or at least going flat up here in this range, then I would want to see a close back underneath this 4-hour AEMA. That is just what I personally will be watching for, but I do want to point out your stochastic is all the way up here. You still do have this bearish divergence on your RSI that has not been broken throughout all of this time. So that is something to note. If we do end up coming up here, the divergence is likely going to stick, guys. The divergence doesn't tell you something's just going to start dying off. It's going to stay there until it's not, until it plays out, or until it gets burned. It's one or the other. All it tells you is that there is, someone behind the scenes probably messing with the price. That is all these divergences are showing us. All right. At the end of the day, we do got to wait for the price action to confirm these things. Like right here, you want to see this thing finally start playing out. All right. Well, you're going to need to break this zone right here. You clearly see like, yeah, QQ has recovered this where the buyers were holding the line before. They let it slip. All right. So if you start breaking down here, this is exactly what I'm going to be looking for. You're going to be looking for something like that. All right, and either it's going to go like that, or you can, hey, we could just stay range bound here and do something like that. I have absolutely no idea. We do have FOMC on Wednesday. We have PPI that Wednesday morning, and then we have CPI tomorrow morning. So I'm just going to tell you right now, we very likely are going to have volatility in one direction or the other. I don't think CPI is just going to give us a flat day. My personal opinion on that, but like even if that does give us the flat day, FOMC is going to be bringing the volatility to that. And I'm going to remind you guys, we do have the AAII investor survey that came in with an extreme sentiment shift to the bullish side. It was the highest we've seen in 12 months. And combine that with the fear and greed index sitting up at 70, I think it was at 76 last time I looked. But yeah, guess what? That's just literally showing you what the VIX is showing us over here, right, guys? People are probably very heavy on calls, all right? The only reason VIX would be down here is because short-dated calls. I guess it's either 30 days or 45 days. I've seen different things. But we'll go with the 30-day. It's just being safe. 30-day calls and puts. Calls are heavily outweighing the puts. That's literally the only reason VIX moves down. Calls are being bought, puts are being sold. VIX moves up when those puts are being bought and calls are being sold. So we're going to see. As of right now, SPY and VIX are up. So if you do see this close out the day like this, you are going to have an 85% probability over the next two trading sessions that the S&P 500 SPX, the big boy over here, has a red day. So that is something to be on the lookout for. But yeah, I think I will end you guys off here. I'll remind you, you are at the 0.618 Fibonacci. That was also, in tandem here with the August high. That's just something to note. All right. You also did have this increasing sell volume on Friday. So the fact that we're up right now is sketch to me. I would not be surprised to see an intraday reversal because we did not see that condition meet. All right. It doesn't mean it has to happen. We don't have to be taken under below over here or have a red day. It does not have to happen. But guess what? All right. It's just likely. That is just something I like to look at. You also do have this daily bearish divergence on the RSI. All right, guys. We could look at Mr. Old Bitcoin here. I was telling you guys, like, hey, all right, if you do end up breaking down here, I don't think you're going to fall hard without a catalyst. I don't think you're going to have something like this without, like, a decent sized catalyst to do so. And why did I change the NQ and ES over here? We're using the June contracts because guess what? All right, if you come over here to ES, you just see this fat, nasty gap up, and that's not actually like real price action. They just rolled over the contracts. That's all that happened here. They happen a few times a year, so that was that. And yeah, I think I will end things off with that. With that being said, everyone, have a lovely rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.